Nightfall had come to the world, as it always did. Most never gave it a second thought, but for some, this night in particular was a hallowed occasion. A child had been born to the name of Anuka, a small tribe of plainsmen who lived in the harsh lands of Dor. The child's mother had passed from the world while birthing it, and it was decided that her passing was a terrible omen, for no one with a soul can be born of death. They took the babe out into the storming darkness and placed him upon the ground. Ronak, the child's father, had rebelled, but was quickly bound and gagged. The elders placed him near the child, forcing him to look upon it, so that he may see with his own eyes what would become of his only son. Dry twigs were gathered from the shelter and quickly arranged to resemble a pyre. The eldest of the wise men closed his eyes, and a small flame darted from his extended hand, setting the pyre alight. A soul healer began to murmur the words of a chant almost forgotten in this age. She raised the babe high over her head and brought it to the pyre. Taking a final look into its eyes, she searched for a hint of a soul, but there found none. She shook the babe, but there were no cries, nor had there been since it was released from the womb. The woman closed her eyes and spoke a final word, Natuvius, which was the name all would remember the child by. In the old tongue, this meant hollow vessel, for the child was still born. She placed Natuvius upon the pyre, and all was quiet except for the sound of crackling flame and the wind. Since that night, there have been those of the Anuka who have claimed to have heard the faint cry of a babe as they slept in their tents, perhaps the essence of the child who was born from death of death.